Today's plan is to get our 7th gym badge, but not just that, because it'd be a pretty short stream if all I did was the ice gym. But also, the plan is to do most, if not all, of the Team Galactic stuff. So that way, like, next time will be 8th gym, but I might do, like, a lot of the Victory Road stuff, potentially. And then maybe just save the Elite Four for the finale or something like that. Or, like, the final rival fight plus the Elite Four. And then maybe an additional episode for a post-game. But for today, let's just see how far I can get in the span of about, 2 to 3 hours, like my normal thing. And then, if I have enough time to do, like, all of the Team Galactic stuff, including Spear Pillar, then we'll just do it. I don't see why not. So I don't remember, like, exactly which snowballs we have to get rid of. I usually like to just get rid of all of them if I can help it. It would be nice to fight all the trainers too, potentially. I don't know how we're sitting as far as, like, level curve is concerned. 51. Okay, so we're a little bit low, but not too bad. This should kill. Yeah, it's insane. I don't know if this kills or not, but this is gonna do a shit ton. Yeah, it does half. That's crazy. Walrein's thick as fuck. That doesn't kill us, yeah. Main thing with Weavile is avoiding super effective attacks. We should be able to live most neutral stuff. Assuming it's, like, not boosted, you know? Now this thing is also thick. So I think I'm gonna go into Ganja here. Goes to the Surf, we live easily. Does a shit ton. We're thick fat. Cool, and I should have, like... Yeah, I've got a shit ton of hyper potions, like... How much? Oh my god. I almost have 200k. That's crazy. Oh, we haven't polished the gym badges and all. Hold up. Am I actually gonna do this? Nah. But, fun little feature. Venusaur's gonna be my switch-in a lot of the time in this gym, so I'm gonna continue leading Weavile, I think. I might as well fight all the trainers, too. I might just, like, kind of speed through it. Glalie. Another Glalie, you die. Glalie might even be Ice Rock, so that's, like, extreme overkill. If that is true. This thing is pure water, right? I forget if Seal is water ice, or if it's just Dugong. Jinx, you have high split out. And psychic moves as well. So I'm gonna go into you. Yeah. A flash cannon. This is why we have flash cannon, I guess. Which, like, granted, a physical move would be better. I mean, except that we're minus attack, but... Our attack stat isn't even that bad, and against a really high spit F-Mon, I feel like... Something like Iron Head would actually be... Oh shit, it landed a sheer cold on me. Which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go into you. Discharge. Do I have any revives? Well, oh, I guess if I need to go and heal, then I need to not be doing the puzzle as much. What level are you? 51? So I actually want to get some levels on you too, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we'll go heal then. Whoops. I didn't consider the sheer cold. And I was, like, kind of refining my thoughts on, I'm a little congested right now, excuse me, if it's apparent, but, I was kind of refining my thoughts on, like, grinding and level curve and encounters and stuff in RPGs. This could even maybe be a video at some point, I guess. I'd have to figure out how to frame it, but I was thinking, like, something I really like about Persona in particular, oh my god, is that you're fighting enemies more so because they're in your way, as opposed to doing it because you're under-leveled. Or, like, just random encounters popping up. Like, they're physically... These enemies are physically in your way. And so you're taking them out to, like, actually get to where you're going without getting ambushed and, you know, game overing, essentially. And while that could lead to you being potentially over-leveled depending on your approach, because you can avoid encounters, too, at a certain point as well, once you kind of figure out how the enemies move and whatnot. But that's, like, the main thing to me, is having the option to be under-leveled. Like, because I find that RPGs, if you're on par or over-leveled, they're oftentimes just way too easy. And it's not like I need them to be ball-crushingly difficult or anything. I don't really lament a game being, like, a little on the easier side. But I much prefer, like, being under-leveled and playing an RPG where you can surmount the obstacles while being under-leveled. Because there are certainly RPGs out there that you'll just get, like, level checked, basically. And I can understand some bosses being a level check, as it were, where it's like, okay, you kind of need to be this level to even survive their hits kind of deal. But I much prefer what you find in a lot of Atlas RPGs, where even if you're under-leveled, you can kind of out-strategize the opponent. And Pokemon is, like, kind of the same way in some sense. Obviously, the vanilla games are, like, extremely easy to where it's not hard to do that, but even in the ROM hacks where the AI is smarter and stuff like that, you have the advantage of being a human being. So it's like, turn-based games can only really be so hard without being just, like, inflated stats kind of deal. So I get why a lot of RPGs fall into that trap of, this is perfect. I get why a lot of RPGs fall into that trap of, like, just having level thresholds, basically. But, I don't know, I'm just not really a big fan of that, per se. Because oftentimes I do end up under-leveled for what is recommended, but I like that. So I just have this one over here. And that's why I kind of choose not to Nuzlocke, because if you're going to Nuzlocke, you need to be on par, if not well, maybe not over-leveled, but usually people go for being on par with, like, the gym leader's ace or something like that. And it's like, well, but what if I was, like, 5 or 10 levels, not 10, but, like, what if I was, like, 5 levels under-leveled and I just out-strategized the opponent, even if it takes me multiple tries? Like, I prefer that approach, personally. And that's very much the Mega 10 approach as well, I feel like, in a lot of cases. I forget, like, what order I got these guys in. It's something like this. I'm gonna go oh, wait a second. I'm stupid. Hold up. I forgot that it was gonna reset the snowballs. It's all good. I was like, I want to be completely fresh for Candace, and then I'm like, shit. I have to redo the puzzle again, don't I? Yeah, I don't really mind, like, having to redo bosses. Like, sometimes I'll get pissed off because, like, when I played Grand Coliseum, for instance, I just, like, happened to not white out to any of the bosses. And so I made a compilation of that, which is interesting, because it's just, like, first attempt, here's me taking down the bosses in Grand Coliseum, kind of thing. But then if I lose a boss fight, as it were, then it's like, well, I can't really do that. And that's kind of like, it's kind of like a content creator frustration, as opposed to, like, the actual game itself. Because normally when I'm playing RPGs off-stream, it's like, I kind of expect to lose to most bosses the first time through. Depending on the game, of course, but... Wait a second, is that everything? Yeah, actually, we got a straight shot for Candace. So I want to get rocks up in case of like a Sash Weavile or something like that. And then we've got team's looking pretty strong. Not quite all the way up to 52 on these guys, but Empoleon should be pretty good. Like it even resists freeze dry if that was implemented. I doubt it, but it's something to consider. Something I always think about when I bring a water type in on an ice type these days. Even though freeze dry isn't like super widely distributed. And I kind of like moves like that too, that break typical type conventions. Obama. It goes for EQ. It's not stab, so I feel like we should live. Barely, okay. Well, then I take Hail, I barely survive. This thing doesn't get Pursuit. So if you go for EQ... I just go to my Levitator. Assuming... Okay, Ice Shard is fine too, because we resist that. Yeah, that ice resistance coming into play, even though Rotom Wash also has that. Do I Willow in case of like Wood Hammer? I think I'm gonna Willow. Because you're usually, yeah, Wood Hammer over like Leaf Storm or something like that. Oh, we don't take hail damage though, as Rotom Frost, so that's a big thing. And we got these 100% accurate Blizzards as well, which this should do. Does enough to break through this thing. She's probably gonna... Would she full restore? I kind of want a Will-O-Wisp, assuming it's full restore, but it might be just hyper. Okay, she didn't go for the heal for some reason, which I'm very surprised by. Do you die to burn? Not quite. I'm just gonna heal this turn, because if she attacks again, we'll live a crit, and if she heals up, then I'll just Will-O-Wisp again, I guess. Okay, you're just gonna die to recoil then, that's fine. Get those lefties back. Mamo! You can't hit us with Earthquake, so I'm not really sure why you went into this, but I'm gonna try to... Oh. Oh shit, we live. That Bold Nature coming in clutch as fuck. And we don't take hail damage, which is huge. Wow, this Rotom Frost is actually, like, kinda nice. If it goes for Stone Edge again, do I have a Rock Resist? Not really. My Rock Resist is at 7 health. I mean, this thing's probably Thick Bat, and so, like, we're not really gonna be able to touch it anyway. But it's like, what is my switching? I guess Gliscor? 146. I mean, it's neutral. We're about as defensive with more HP. So assuming he doesn't, or assuming she doesn't predict and go for like a ice move, we can get this in. Barely takes anything because Gliscor's a tank. Love this mon. Get the Toxic Orb activation, which is good. And then I think we just go into Venusaur predicting ice move. Yeah, so we don't get the double damage from Avalanche, and we're thick as fuck. I think I might just raw Giga Drain. Oh, well, EQ. Well, you're burned, so this shouldn't kill. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. We actually ate that even without the burn, which is crazy. Considering maybe that was a crit before from that NPC, that like random trainer. That might have been a crit. Glaceon, you're probably Snowcloak, aren't you, you son of a bitch? I want to try to get a Leech Seed off, because my switch-ins are limited. If I can get like a Leech, goes for Blizzard. I feel like we probably live this because of Thick Fat. Barely. And of course they evade. We should live Hail. I don't want this to die. maybe... Everything is so low right now, so I'm kind of nervous. I might have to sack Gliscor. How many months do you have left? 3 more? Probably what, a Weavile, like a Frostlass, and... Maybe she has a Rotom Frost, I don't fucking know. Maybe a Glalie. I'm sure there's some other ice type that I'm forgetting. But like, how useful is Gliscor really going to be against an ice gym? But I don't think I go... This resists. Like, if I sack this, then I guess I get Aira in for free. Glaceon doesn't get Flash Cannon, right? I hope not. I'm gonna go into Gliscor and sack. And then we go into you, because I think you can live anything they can dish out. And I'm gonna heal up Empoleon. It's got Earth Power, but we're a Weavile, so we have decent Spadef. Yeah, we take that fairly respectively. Obviously, Empoleon's not gonna want to come in on that. But maybe we go into Togekiss, who's also probably not going to be super useful. I'm just wondering if Rock Smash kills from here, because Glaceon is pretty defensive, and it's probably Snow Cloak. And so if we miss, that's really bad. I guess I can take the risk and go into Spout here on the Earth Power, okay. Because you really don't have anything to touch Rotom, right? Shadow Ball's your best bet. It does kind of a lot, but not really enough to be a threat. I think I just discharge and try to, like, paralyze it, I guess? No para. We heal up. Goes for the double team, like a scumbag. Which Feint Attack would actually be really good for this. What is my... Yeah, I'm using Knockoff. I guess that's unfortunate if you, like, just dodge everything, but... Okay, you got a Spadef drop, which is unfortunate. I think I can afford to do this once more, though. Anymore, if you keep getting those defense drops. I'm gonna go into you. Pivot into... I'm going for Earth Power. I go back into Rotom on that because we can live another Shadow Ball. Keeps dodging. Blizzard does a lot. I think that might have been a crit. Shadow Ball. Okay, we landed Discharge again, thankfully. And Glaceon goes down, finally. Thing was like low-key a threat, just because of its evasion. Walrein, that's the other one. So I'm guessing it's Weavile and fucking Frostlass in the back. Walrein. You do get access to Earthquake, but you wouldn't go for Earthquake on a Levitator. It sounds like the type of thing where it's like, you wouldn't download a car. But, like, what would you go for? Like, Water Move, I guess? I think I want to save this to try to burn, like, Weavile. And I don't want this to die to this. Grass Knot probably does a lot. Because this thing is thick as fuck. Although, against a Frostlass or even a Weavile, the Scarf Smugpea might be kind of clutch. In which case, who do we sack? Assuming it is Frostlass or Weavile in the back. Like, Ganja's probably not going to want to take anything from Weavile. Weavile probably has, like, a low kick or something for Empoleon. Empoleon would be good for Frostlass in particular. Who do I sack? Like, Smugpea probably lives 1. But then what? Grass Knot, I guess? And then I pivot around, but, like, if it goes for Ice Move, then I'm fucked. My own Weavile's not going to be faster, I don't think, than hers, because it's under-leveled. So maybe I just sack... Oh, but this might be good against Frostlass, though. Because, like, maybe we outspeed Frostlass with Weavile. In which case, I think I just sack Venusaur to the Surf. And then we get, I think I go into you. And just Flash Cannon for damage. Okay, you're okay. Aqua Ring. Is it Ice Body? I wasn't paying attention. Or the hail is still going. Yeah. That's not Ice Body. Surf. Okay, so you can't even. You seemingly can't touch me, which is good. Which means I just hyper up. In fact, I take this opportunity to just. It's so rare being under level to be able to just sit on an opposing gym leader mon. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal everyone up. And that Vital Spirit is coming into play again. That's kind of nice. I didn't expect for that to be as important as it is. Now, if this was a Gen 5 game, I would definitely rather have Defiant or Competitive or something, but considering there's not, like, a whole lot of defog or anything running around, like, there's no sticky web in this gen. We got that. Spit F drop came into play. What do you send out here? Frostlass? Do you have Focus Blast or something? I'm gonna try to... Okay, we Flash Cannon. We get the Quick Claw Flash Cannon off. I think I just try to kill... or get as much damage off, at least, as on these last two. Because that obviously kills. But if we get another Quick Claw proc against Weavile, that's kind of huge. Maybe I preserve this, though. To guarantee that I get it to 52. Because you're gonna go for, like... You're gonna go for, like, Fighting Move. Or Crunch, okay. Yeah, you get the defense drop, which is cool. Because I'm Scarf Moonblast, so... You probably die to this? Hell yeah. See, this is what I live for in RPGs. Love that. Didn't even have a full team of 52s. She out-leveled me by a few levels, and I still was able to pull through. I still don't think there's been a gym leader as tough as Maylene so far, though. But I think it's just because at that point... Like, Maylene is kind of... like, relatively has always been kind of a skill... Maybe not a skill check, but like I was saying earlier, like a level check. Because she has, like, a fully evolved Lucario when you probably don't have fully evolved Mons. You, like, typically, with the typical level curve. So that kind of makes sense. Alright, so now we can Rock Climb. I'm assuming I need to teach something Rock Climb, though, which is very annoying. What I've not checked is I've not checked if I can overwrite HMs without the move deleter. Yeah, we need to teach someone Rock Climb, which is really annoying. God damn. I mean, it's a Rock-type move. 80 base power, still has that confusion chance. So it's not actually a terrible move, all things considered. It's like a fairly accurate Rock-type move, which is not very common. And let me see if I can I teach it Overfly? Okay, I can't. I still need move deleter for that then. I guess we just get rid of Knockoff, unfortunately. Yeah. At least it's, like, viable in battle, and plus I don't have rock coverage right now. Although what does rock hit? It hits, like, ice types, which you don't want to be in on, but I guess you're pretty fast, so it could potentially kill an ice type. Hits fire types, which we kind of sit on as well, although Earthquake is going to hit fire types better. So, I don't know. Ground Rock is, like, it's good, it's for other flying types, I guess. Yeah. Now, normally you don't battle Jupiter up here, but I'm kind of nervous that that's going to be the case. We got to get these guys to 52, though. Reaper Cloth, another one. Why did they give you so many? Especially when you can buy them, I think. Back to the HQ. It kind of would have felt nice if I waited to get the Toxic Orb, but because we're gonna get it we're gonna get another Toxic Orb in the HQ. But it's like, why would I wait that long though? There is normally an TM for something. Blizzard. I feel like that's normally there. Is this one of those gens where you get like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt from the... what's it called? From the game corner. I want to see... has the lake been refilled? Has Lake Valor been refilled? We can also go back to Verity and get the whatever TM is over there too. And in fact, there's rock climbing stuff we can do as well. Right here. I want to say... no item, huh? Just a patch of grass. Must be something rare up here that I'm not considering. Oh, right, and then there's... can I access it now, or do I have to go... yeah, no, I can. What, like, I look at this and I'm just like, why? Like, why these singular rock climbing things? Rock climb conceptually was really cool. Like, when I was a kid and didn't really, like HMs were just, like, a thing. Like, it was just something you accept as being a thing in Pokemon. So I thought rock climb was cool because it kind of added that verticality. But the previous gens were, like, kind of lacking. Comparatively, at least. Max Revive. I gotta think about how I'm gonna handle this Dialga Palkia duel battle. I think, aren't they both level 70? So it's like... now see, this rock climbing thing, I wasn't able to see, and it's still really hard to see. But I just know it's there. Oh, and this one too, yeah. Get these. And it's like, at this point, I'd rather just fucking fly out of here. Iron. Sharpbeak. I'm not exactly strapped for cash, so I think I'm gonna... Protein. You can use an extra attack. Special attack. I'll give it to you. Yes, I don't feel like a need to sell the vitamins, per se. I want to check the lake real quick, still. Because I don't know if it's refilled or if it refills after all the galactic stuff or not. We battled everyone over here anyway. See, that's the other reason why I like to battle everyone, is when you're backtracking. It's not as big of an issue. Now what we really need for these games is speed up like it was implemented in the modern Final Fantasy like remasters and ports, where it doesn't alter the music. That shit is awesome. I mean, those games are like especially slow, but it's just like... the main reason why I don't like using speed up is because it fucks with the music, and that's why the 60 FPS battle patch is like insane. It makes the battles actually flow in a way that doesn't make me want to die. So, right, we go... you. I always thought this was so cool, though. Like, you go in through the... like, you sneak in through the back entrance, and then you end up in like the actual headquarters proper. This is one of my favorite parts of. This is like one of my favorite moments in Pokemon, I think. Infiltrating the galactic headquarters. It's so sick. And I've never really considered this game's story to be like that standout. In the series, yeah. But like in the grand scheme of video games, like growing up, I never really considered it to be like particularly notable. But there's like a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of cool shit that happens still. It's definitely above average, at the very least, when it comes to Pokemon stories. It's like probably in the top like 3. I think 5 and 7 just focus way more on their stories and actually tell pretty solid stories, especially 5, but even 7. Despite how intrusive 7's story can feel, I think it's actually like pretty well told, all things considered. And it's one of the best tracks in the game, bar none. This might be one of, I think the Galactic themes are some of the few that I might prefer the BDSP versions of, but a lot of it, I don't know, I don't feel like it's like a drastic improvement though. If anything, unlike Oris, where I feel like I've said this a million times, Oris's OST just completely fucks up the original game's OST. As someone who grew up with Ruby, I hate feeling like I need to denote that though, because it's always just like, oh, you're a baby and you don't get it because you didn't grow up with this game. And it's like, shut the fuck up. God damn. That shit's so annoying. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have like the you're just blinded by nostalgia. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, douchebag. God damn it. Shit's so obnoxious. It's like, just let people enjoy what they enjoy, man. Like, you can criticize it, but like, criticize the product, don't criticize the people. Both of the creators and the enjoyers. It's like, totally ridiculous. But it's like so far beyond any individual as far as trying to change that. It's just like, I don't know, I try to like avoid that kind of angle when I talk about video game discourse and whatnot. Now, do I want Rotom Frost still? Or do I want to swap it out? Because like, we're going to go to Mount Coronet, but we're not really going to be battling in the hail. And I'm like, yeah, ice coverage is nice. How do I get Ice Beam? Because I kind of want Ice Beam on Empoleon. Let me see. But yeah, like, bringing positivity into video game discourse is just like a... I'm sure there's an example of it out there, but it's just like doing all you can as an individual to like try to not give into that like cynical, nitpicky, like weird shit. Ice... Oh no, wait, we don't want Pokemon changes, we want item changes. Ice Beam, Route 216, gift from an NPC. 216. I might want to go grab that real quick and maybe swap... Like, I definitely want Rotom Mow for Volkner, but I'm just like... I'm trying to think of upcoming encounters. There's like a Perugly, there's the Skuntank, there's like Cyrus has Weavile and Crobat. And so, like, that Frost is definitely better against them compared to Mow, because... Yeah, so maybe we stick with Rotom Frost for now. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Route 216, though. 14... Oh, it's up here, isn't it? From an NPC. Do I already have it? It's TM13. No. I don't. So this is a gift. Maybe I need to use Rock Climb, so that's another excuse to go over here. Sorry to interrupt the infiltration. I probably should have waited until I was fully prepped. But I didn't think about it. I was just like, I'm still rocking Icy Wind, which is decent for speed drops, but like, we got good speed control. Gliscor's pretty fast. We got a Choice Scarf on you. Weavile is fast as fuck. I feel like I've got good speed control on the team. If anything, I'm just lacking in... And I feel like this team is actually pretty balanced. I was trying to think of what I'm lacking. I'm like, no, it's pretty defensively sound, especially with Rotom being able to switch forms. I've got good coverage. Like, any other movesets I would change? With Big Root, no. Like, obviously, like, Leaf Storm or something would be good, but I feel like Giga Drain's just better. Thick Fat allows us to, you know, eat up fire and ice hits that we normally wouldn't live. And then we get it all back with Leech to Giga Drain, and this is just good coverage. This is just good coverage, and then plus, like, obviously the secondary stab move. Will-O-Wisp, I just spam Discharge if I want a para, but Will-O-Wisp is probably better. Scarf, good coverage, generally. This is just HM necessities. I'd rather have Knockoff or something, but it's fine. And then Toxic for utility, and then like this moveset is basically perfect. You could debatably say Feint Attack for just more damage, but Knockoff is gonna do more than that if the opponent has a held item, at least for the first hit. And like 97.5 or something like that. Right? Yeah, something like that. Versus 90 raw for Feint Attack with Technician. So the only thing that's really lacking is you, which I like Stealth Rock, for sure, for breaking sashes and shit. But Icy Wind is just becoming less and less useful because I have that good speed control elsewhere now. Whereas earlier on it was useful for, like, lowering the opponent's speed so something slower can pick off and revenge kill or whatever. I just don't think it makes sense. Also, I shouldn't have gone up here, right? Where's the rock climb thing? Oh, it's over here. I feel like Ice Beam might be... It's either in the cabin or up here, but I guess we might as well... Everyone's 52. We might as well just fight these guys, I guess. Hariyama, you're a problem. Going to you. You chew that CC. I feel like yeah, Moonblast probably just kills this at -1. Even though I could just flinch it to death. Machamp. Perish. Yeah, that's fine. We're still Scarf, so we're still faster. Let's just knock these out real quick. Little detour. I'm just going to you. Oh shit. Well, I guess I'll just burn you and we can just chip you down if necessary. Blizzardio. Oh, that is... Yeah, that is Thick Fat plus 2 Spit F. That's for damn sure. I'll just Shadow Ball and just chip it down. I don't really care. I want to save the Blizzards for these other guys, just in case. Lily. Just going to you hard. Sheer Cold Mist. You die. Easy, man. We got Lapras. This is where I wish I had Freeze Dry. I guess I'm just going to you. Yeah, we chew that. Giga Drain gets us everything back. Holy shit. Mental Herb. Maybe it is at the cabin, though, because I don't remember there being an NPC up here. You might have EQ, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, whatever. HP up. Max Potion. Blue Flute. Yeah, I guess... There must have been an NPC that I didn't talk to somewhere. That isn't a trainer. Because it changed to 217. Not too far from here. Oh, so we need a certain amount of gym badges, I guess. Okay. That makes sense that they didn't just give you Ice Beam before Gardenia. since you can come up here before Gardenia. Now back to our regularly scheduled hideout infiltration. Let's teach you Ice Beam. Yeah. That's better. Worth. Does a Weavile get bulk up? But it gets SD though. Which is kind of tempting. Don't I have it? Yeah. What would I get rid of though? Like, I guess Rock Smash, and I just like try to break with knockoff Icicle Crash, and just switch out if I'm up against like a Steel type or some shit. Though Steel doesn't resist this in this game, but I don't know. I feel like there's just not room with my current moveset. But I'll think about it. If Weavile's like failing to pick up kills, even with like, isn't it Expert Belt right now? Yeah, if this thing is failing to pick up kills with Expert Belt, I'll throw a Life Orb on it, and if that's still not enough, then I mean, look at that thing's attack stat though. 143 is insane. I'll just stick with our poorly named Rotom Frost. Right. Item over here. Zinc. Yeah, I'm still gonna just use the medicines, or the vitamins. Spadef. Who do I want to get more Spadef? Probably you? More HP. I guess like Rotom. Oh, 2 points, nice. Do PP ups transfer for Rotom's secondary move, or do you want to... Is that Google-worthy? I think it's Google-worthy. Rotom PP up. Okay. That's really stupid. Yeah, that's annoying. It'd be so nice. I guess I could, like, PK Hex it so that it's maxed, but that's such a pain in the ass every time I change its form. It's probably only going to happen once or twice before the end of the game. Maybe once I settle on which form I'm going to use permanently, or semi-permanently, because I'm thinking Wash is probably just... Well, maybe Heat, though. Let me think. Like, against Aaron... I feel like Heat might be good. We also have Gliscor for Aaron, though. That handles a lot of his bonds. Against Bertha, obviously Heat is not going to be that great because of the rock coverage. There's no Rotom that resists rock. And then Flint, we for sure want either Heat or Wash. I think I talked about this before. I think Lucian, there's not really a particularly great one. Maybe like Overheat for his Bronzong, but maybe it's Heat Proof over Levitate. That would seem weird, because then I have this to deal with it. I also have this to break nerfed Steel Bronzong. Then against like Cynthia... I'm assuming her team is pretty much the same, roster-wise. Spiritomb, we have this. Like, Garchomp, we've got... Okay, this isn't actually great for Garchomp, in fact. But we have Weavile for Garchomp, I guess. Yeah. I've also got Scarf Togekiss to, like, maybe get some damage off on it. Or whatever. I don't know. I feel like my team could use a fire type, probably, since I already have a bulky water. But Rotom Wash is just so good for only having one weakness. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of speed up through a lot of these, like, superfluous battles still. Surf. We're still gonna need Surf for Mount Coronet, so I'm just gonna keep it, even though I would definitely rather have Scald. But at least my team is constructed in a way where I have all the HMs I need. That's good. And there's no need for Strength, too. Oh, they switch it back. Does it normally switch back like that? Oh, maybe because this is, like, the first floor or something? Yeah, that's probably what it is. And then when we hit the other floors, it goes back to the Infiltration theme, which is Ice Beam you. Or ugly. I guess I'm lacking in fighting coverage, too. I don't really have, like, a... Like, I've got Rock Smash. Wow. Outplayed. Ooh. Vespa Queen. It intimidated me, so I'm like... I'm tempted to Icicle Crash, but I also know that's not a good play. Tailwind. Just Discharge. Let's heal up that Weavile. I've always been torn on how I feel about Hyper Potions, because they nerfed them and made them cheaper eventually, to where they're cheaper, but they also heal 120 instead of 200. Because I always found it weird that it's like, you go from 20 HP to 50, and then it jumps to 200. There's no, like, 100 or 120 or 150, it's just, like, 50 to 200, that's it. And of course you have, like, Moo Moo Milks, and, like, Lemonades heal, like, 70 or 80 or something like that. I think it's 70. But... yeah. Just odd. I think it made sense to nerf them, I suppose. Snatch. Gross. Yeah. Here's the theme we all know and love. This is the actual proper way, I think. But I want to explore thoroughly. Let's push to, like, 54, I guess, for the next threshold. I would say... oh, this is a problem. I would say 55, but... I should go eat you. Oh my god, that was a crit. Skuntank, dead. Oh, not dead. Defense dropped. Sucker Punch kill me? I don't think so. Didn't go for it anyway. I'm trying to think about what I want to stream after this too. I need to consult my list. Scythe. Oh. Well, we got the Quick Claw, thankfully. Skuntank. Here we go, you. EQ. You might Sucker Punch, so I guess I just heal up just in case. No, he just goes for Crunch. That's fine. Hydro Pump. I would if I could, but I can't. It's also nerfed Hydro Pump, so it's not like that great. Alright, you're at 54. Let's swap everyone back. I really like the squad that I'm rocking in this, though, because I think when it comes... once Aurora Crystal is out, which I keep mentioning, I think we're going to end up... God, what is wrong with my... I'm congested right now. We're going to end up running a pretty significantly different team. Though I've always liked the idea of running, like, a Weavile or a Gliscor in a Gen 2 game because they evolved from Gen 2 Mon, so it kind of fits. Oh, we don't even have this key yet. I see. Oh, that's right, because we technically leave through the warehouse and then come back. You got like a Porygon or some shit, right? Or Ditto? Corlia. A Sludge Bomb. Kadabra. Goes for sub. Roleplay gets Technician, doesn't matter, you're dead. Magneto. I'm glad it's on Levitate. There's the Toxic Orb. There's the Galactic Key. I kind of want to go back. I don't need to kill anyone. I just want to leave the Toxic Orb activated, I think. I want to go back to that area that required the key a second ago. Which was up here. Yeah. Frustration. Wow, worth it. Wow. Amazing. That's such a troll placement of frustration. Wait a second, that is the true frustration, though. It's an allegory for how frustrated you must feel for going back for that. Very clever. I'm like kind of being sarcastic, but it's also like, I think that was maybe the actual intention of putting that there. Unless it was just there in vanilla to begin with, in which case that might be intentional from the developer's standpoint. I don't know why I keep doing these like little ditties. I think it's just the jazz music is getting me in that mood, I guess. I don't fucking know. And I like how here we just barge through the front door and they don't give a fuck. A double battle would be kind of fun. Let's do it. Hope I don't regret those words. Double Golbat. I just switch in you and discharge. Brave Bird doesn't do anything. He tried being brave, but it didn't matter. Fly up, so we dodge. You die. Mightyena and Venomoth. Dark. That's a this is a tricky, kind of a tricky combo here. I think I probably just discharge again because like if we get, like we paralyze the Mightyena and kill the fucking what's it called, Venomoth. There's a fly flying around me. Kill you. Ariados. Discharge. This is your last? I'll just go for a Blizzard, fuck it. Of course they dodge. Oh, of course we crit as well. Well, I guess this is why we picked up that Max Revive earlier, which I'm not intending to use in battle. In fact, let me... We don't need Max Potions quite yet. What are... Yeah, but like, that's the other thing about Hypers, is they're so overkill. Maybe that's the point, though, is that, like, do you want to rock with Supers that are barely going to heal your Mons? Or do you want to rock with Hypers, which are expensive and, like, way overkill for most of the game's runtime? Like, I don't think Hypers... Like, maybe by the time we hit the Elite Four, Hypers are going to be not enough to heal fully, but... I don't know. Well, what's up with this? Pokemon Statues of Eterna? Dude, homeboy's watching TV and he's pissed. We crit through that spit out. Not bad. Okay, this is the speech, so let's not go here for a second and see what's over here. Another max revive for outside of battle, not bad. What is this? Ah, green shard, okay. Great for those move tutors that don't charge anything anymore. Pretty sure there's a bed to heal Pokemon later. Does the poison thing happen during cutscenes when we're walking around? I've actually never... I doubt it, but I've never, like, left my Pokemon poisoned to even, like, see that. Like, if your starter is poisoned at the beginning of, like, Johto, and you're doing the tutorial for, like, the running shoes and shit in HGSS, like, does it trigger the poison animation or not? Yeah, dude, all the platinum changes just make me look at Diamond and Pearl in so much like more of a negative light. Like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, holy shit, they made all the gyms better. They made the pacing better by having Fantina be third gym. They fleshed out Cyrus and Team Galactic more with more appearances from him. The regional dex is way better, and you actually have access to a lot of the new mons earlier and stuff like that too. And just like more variety in general. The games are quicker in general. The Poketch has a back button. Like, there's so much. And even some of the smaller things, it's like, a lot of the time, like, when you're comparing games that are so similar at their core, it really is the small things that set them apart, right? That and, like, narrative kinds of stuff, obviously. Narrative and tone and stuff like that, but Pokemon is not exactly known for its narrative, per se. Only 27 years old. Hey, that's me. Cyrus doesn't look 27. He looks older than that, though. Get to heal up. It's like I kind of want to keep the Toxic Orb active. How's my the PP on my moves looks fine. Like I don't really need to heal, and having I don't know. I don't mind having to activate Toxic Orb for boss fights. It kind of makes it feel more like a competitive battle where like you don't start with that active, you know. You have to figure out a good time to do that. Oh, cool. So we can get these guys leveled up a little bit more, too. Some of them are pretty close to leveling up as well. We'll do the double battle. Fuck it. Even though that bed's not a checkpoint. Muck and Fortress. Now, see, this is where not having a fire move is kind of annoying. But I think I just do this in Discharge. Acid Armor, Iron Defense. Discharge did like half to fucking Rotom. I think I just switched you in and Discharge again. Okay, didn't quite kill, and they get the Memento off on what's it called? But I think at this point, like, we definitely EQ. Well, but he's gonna hit 54, and so I'm like really tempted to just. But EQ is probably not gonna kill these guys because we just got double intimidated, right? So I definitely EQ. But I don't really... Oh, I have this. Yeah. Like, they might poison move, I guess, which would be unfortunate. Gastrocid. Oh! Oh. I see you. I think I go into you, and I guess we'll just... Which one's set up? I wasn't paying attention. Gunk Shots obviously kills me. Alright, so Bruce is at 54. You just hit 53. So we probably weren't going to hit 54 before Cyrus anyway. I guess I try to get Rotom up to 54 if I can. We try to Crash, and you're probably part Dark. But Weavile's going to outspeed anyway. So, like, even... Like, this Discharge is not going to kill, and as long as we don't para, it's fine, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Weavile's still 52. I don't have any rare candies, right? Nah. You know, I was thinking, like, it'd be nice to do... Like, I think I'll definitely stream Volt White 2 Redux at some point, but being me, like, I really would want to stream Black and White 1 to some effect first. Maybe, like, a randomizer, since there's not... Like, I could do the original Volt White, or Blaze Black, but... I don't really like that the gym battles in those games are, like, double and triples, and there's not really a good way to avoid that. Like, there's no difficulty you could just toggle off to do that. I don't know. And even then, I would kind of want to do HGSS first, too, so we do, like, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, White, or Black and White 2. We get, like, all 4 of, like, the GOAT Pokemon games, basically. The best the DS has to offer. Really the best Pokemon has to offer overall, but... It's tough, because, like, when I say Gens 4 and 5 are peak, I'm saying, like, not Diamond and Pearl, specifically. It's, like, really just Platinum through Black and White 2. Those few years are, like, fucking peak. Is this? Yeah, this is the right way. Might have a couple more trainers, actually, to fight, potentially. No. Max Elixir. Oh, there's an item on that side, which I'm assuming we access from here, yeah. Protein! Just keep buffing Weavile's attack as much as possible. Because Weavile's pretty lacking in EVs right now. As much as I do want to level these guys up, I want to consider actually using a good lead, and I'm like, if he leads Crobat, which I feel like is typically the lead, then I'd like to lead Weavile. In worst case, like, if I feel the need to pivot, I can pivot into the life score. We've only been going for an hour or two, so I think we are going to go through Spear Pillar, actually. Dude, Cyrus is cold as fuck. God damn. I haven't, like, actually read this dialogue in so long. Like, he's kind of similar to Ghetsis in a way, sort of. Ghetsis is more like a puppet master manipulating N to, like, raise morale for Team Plasma and, like, actually convince people to let go of their Pokemon and shit. Even though Ghetsis is still the one giving the speeches and not N, which is kind of odd, but Cyrus kind of similarly is, like, only telling a half-truth. Kind of like how Ghetsis is like, release your Pokemon so they can be free, but he's really just like, release them so I can conquer. And Cyrus is like, let's create a new world that is better than this one, but only for myself. And I like how he talks shit about his grunts, too. It's funny. Pity and compassion are products of that we can... Round 2. And I guess the last real fight against Cyrus, since we've got that Dialga Palkia battle after this. I just crash. I pray you live this. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Of course, I can never catch a break. What a load of shit. Okay. Oh, you might be like banded or something, though. To be fair. Still unfortunate. That's why I don't like running Frailmons if I can help it. But Weavile's an exception. Darkfire. Obviously, this is a switch in. I feel like... Smugpea obviously doesn't live... Or not live, but it doesn't resist fire. You do resist fire, though. With Thick Fat. Like, this is still gonna do a shit ton. Ooh. That was a mistake. This is why I guess having Rotom Wash would be nice. We're just gonna Moonblast you. You have Sludge Bomb. Alright, we might lose this, but I'll just... Like, Ganja's not faster. You're probably faster. You're not even faster. What the fuck? This is where being underleveled is like a big problem. I'm going to you on the Ice Shard, which says 0. Goes in the zone. I'm just gonna Earth Power and kill this thing, what? Punch. I guess I go into this on the Brave Bird. Yeah, you're probably gonna like Heat Wave me or something stupid. Night Slash, which we don't resist. I wanna get... Wow, very, very nice play. Wow. Very strategic there. Crit. We do live. We got the rocks up. I don't know... I forget if I even landed anything on Weavile or not. Just keep... HP stalling this, I guess. Whoops. I think Weavile's gonna kill this anyway, so we try to sack this. It doesn't work. Heal it back up. Of course he crits. We're faster though. So it's chill. You died to rocks, yeah. Yeah, lead Weavile is probably not the play. I wish it had like U-turn or something, but it was slower anyhow. Despite being jolly, which is very annoying. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if that Crobat was banded because of how much it did to bold Rotom. I do not make Pokemon my friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power Pokemon my own. Cringe. What? Oh, yeah. This leads to behind here. Surprised they never put an item back here or anything. No interactables at all, in fact. But it makes sense having that there. Let's go back and heal. I don't think I fight anyone right now anyhow, but I'd like to be fully healed. Regardless. Then it's off to Mount Coronet. Which... Full restore. I barely remember this track. Do we battle Saturn here? Uxie always... Or like, Uxie always has its eyes shut though. I think we do fight him. Yeah, that's right. This is our final battle against Saturn, normally at least. Zong. I might have a steel move. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to, like, just throw this thing away again. So I think I go into Bruce. If only I had knockoff still. It got Gyro Ball, yeah, that would have done a lot. Unfortunately, like, it's probably Levitate. Like, I could test it, I guess. And see if it's heat proof, but these things are almost always Levitate. What else would he go for? Like, you might go for Psychic move here, which would be kind of bad. Reflect, that's fine, I'll get my rocks up. Oh, he's got 6 mons. He's more strapped up than Cyrus is. Shit. Dual screens. I don't have Brick Break on Weavile, unfortunately. This would be a time where I would kind of like that. Gyro Ball. This is where I wish I had Rotom Wash. So I don't take a million from Gyro Ball. You're not going to go for Psychic on a Steel move. Or, sorry, you're not going to go for Psychic move on a Steel type. He went for Psychic move on a Steel type. That's actually the most brain-dead play I've ever seen in my life. I guess I just go into you. And yeah, we're off to an unfortunate start here. If I had Rotom Wash, I would go into that. But we're trying to be unique. Let's find out if it's Levitate. Yeah, okay, it's Levitate. But it's worth a shot, because, like, that's the shitty thing about Bronzong is, like, it's obviously not immune to fire if it's heat-proof, but you assume it's always Levitate, and so you don't go for the ground move. And then it's like, if you do go for the ground move and it's not Levitate, then it's like, it'd be worth it to actually hit that. Goes for Zen. Reflector off. I'm gonna burn you, so that way Gyro Ball probably doesn't do as much. Light Screen wore off, so now we Shadow Ball. No Light Screen. It is super effective. Still did, like, barely anything. Anyone else that I want to heal up? Not really. Like, Gliscor, I guess I could top off his health. But I might just do that this turn. Because they might heal back up. Yeah, we'll just get you back to full so I can pivot into it later. That does absolutely nothing. You died to burn. Thankfully, Rotom Frost came in handy against Candace, though, at least. Rhyperior. You're gonna go for Rock move, aren't you? I guess I just go into Empoleon on the Rock move? Assuming you don't, like... Oh, I guess... Okay, it does have Hammer Arm, that's true. Holy fucking shit. Like, I know it's super effective and all, but, like, is that Choice Band? Just Giga Drain anyway. I don't care if you're Solid Rock, this is gonna do a shit ton. Yeah, I think you are banded. Because, like, a coverage move killing an Empoleon in one hit, I feel like that's... Like, yeah, Rhyperior is strong, but, like, not that strong, really. I doubt the Weavile is faster, but you are going to go for Psychic move, yeah. And we'll try to knock it off, of course. You're an asshole. Fuck this bullshit. Okay. Whatever. See, now I wish I had the fucking... I was gonna try to avoid using revives. I don't need to use it. It's just like, come on, man. Like, seriously? At least for Scarf. Toxicroak. You have a poison move. We should live. Oh. What? I guess that makes sense. But I'm like... And of course it doesn't flinch. It's like very bad, actually. Magmortar. We are thick fat, so I... Oh. See, it's like when he went for Ice Punch, I'm like, okay, that makes sense, because that also hits Togekiss for super effective, or for, like, it hits both of them. I don't think the AI is, like, that smart, though, is it? Rotom Wash would have been nice. I think what I do here, I think I might be able to clutch the win out, but it's going to be close. It depends on... Do I just Earth Power? I kind of want to Leech Seed. Fuck Pokemon. Like, actually fuck this game. Fine. Fine. You want me to fucking Potion Stall? Until you're out of Psychics? This is a load of shit. Yeah, get fucked, dumbass. Now we land what we should have landed, like, 10 turns ago. I just still Hyper Potion up. Octillery? Perish. Yeah, get fucked, douche. It is kind of refreshing to get outplayed by the AI, though. Like, the fact that, like, you would think the Fairy type is in against the Poison type, they're gonna click Poison move. I don't know that, is, like, the AI predicting that I'd go into my other Ice Week that resists Poison? Or was it just clicking a random super effective move that happened to be Ice Punch? Like, realistically speaking, yeah, Ice Punch is the best play there, because, like, I have a Steel type, I've got a thick fat mon, I've got an ice and 2 ice types, so 2 ice resists. But at the same time, it's like, I'm so used to Pokemon games going for, like, stab super effective moves whenever available. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? You did miss the headquarters, but we are gonna head off to Mount Coronet now, since we're only an hour 20 in. What I do want to do, though... Saturn almost fucking wiped us. Cyrus was a joke, but... Saturn had 6 mons, and he kind of outplayed me a couple times. Let me see... Everyone's almost at 54. I'm also playing suboptimally. Like, if I had led Empoleon, I could have gotten Rocks up, in which case, like, my Revenge Killers would have done a lot better with the Rocks chip and whatnot. Gliscor has been a savior of this team, though. I'm changing Rotom's form, though, for sure. Frost was, like, very... Is nichely a word? Probably not. But Frost was, like, weirdly good against Candace, and has been, like, kind of a hindrance ever since, compared to, like, Rotom Wash or Rotom Heat. I think I just go for Wash, because it has one weakness. It more or less has the same resistances as Heat, like, it's ×4 Steel Resist. What else is my team weak to? Psychic? But there's no Psychic resistant one. Yeah, I'm pretty weak to Psychic types, because they always have Focus Blast for these two. Like, Alakazam just has consistently run house on my team whenever it shows up. Reading the BN subreddit. There's a post, BN4 post, where people are defending it and putting down 5. Yeah, it's weird. BN4 sucks. Like, it's so, like... I know there are BN4 defenders, because like a lot of people grew up with that game, and that's understandable. And I'm not going to pull the nostalgia card of like, oh, you're just nostalgic, because I fucking hate it when people do that. But at the same time, it's like... BN4 is really rough, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's like, the problem with these underdog games in certain series is people overcompensate, I feel like, when it comes to, like, defending them. It's like, okay, do you want to defend that it's not dog shit? Sure, but if you're gonna say that it's better than 5, or, like, one of the best in the series, absolutely not. If you want to say it's not, like, an actually bad game, then, like, okay, fine. I can, like... I don't agree, but, like, I can understand. But, like, 5 also has some... I don't know, 5 has some annoying shit, I guess, but it is largely just a better version of 4. Like, 5, like, the encounter rate is bad. Noticeably, I feel like, compared to the other ones. Liberation missions aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I like them. Oh, we don't need full heals. And, like, just a lot of unnecessary backtracking in general, but that's present in, like, every game. Like, 3 is lauded as the best one, and you've got to, like, swap out press and energy change way too often. Mostly press. Might be some new players, too. That's interesting. I don't know, I think people just like, it's more replayable because New Game Plus, and it's like, well, yeah, but you're replaying dog shit, though. Like, it's more replayable, but you're replaying a worse game, though. Like, that's what I don't... Replayability for the sake of it is not a plus. Always someone asking how to best play Battle Network. That's another interesting one, too. It's like, just play the game. Like... The games aren't so hard that you can... The games aren't so hard that you can't, like, just figure it out, I guess, but... I've also been playing Battle Network for, like... over 20 years. Or I guess about 20 years at this point, yeah. Because I think I was, like... Yeah, I think it's around 20 years for me. Oh, GBA or Collection? Collection unless you're poor, basically. I don't mean that as a derogatory, but it's like, if you can't afford to pay $60 for the collection, then emulation, I guess, is fine. But I think the collection is the best version overall. That's what I would say. I don't know what other people are suggesting. I think a lot of people are at first glance, overlooking a lot of the enhancements in the collection. But I think that's... I feel like a lot of those enhancements do get lost on people who haven't played the shit out of the games already, I guess. If that makes sense. Like, if you've never played them before, the GBA versions are fine. But all those, like... all those little enhancements and, like, all the cut content and the patch cards being restored, like, that's stuff that, growing up, we knew that we missed out on, you know? And getting to experience it now, as old-school fans of the franchise, I think is really cool. And also, it's what, like $6 per game? If you're including both versions, $10 per game if you're not, but you are getting both versions of 3, 4, 5, and 6. Text smoother, yeah, like... Yeah, the upscaled art assets are really nice, especially like the cross portraits in BN6. I love the way those look smoothed out. It is kind of jarring compared to the pixel art, I guess, but it doesn't really bug me. It would look a lot worse if it was just those really low-res PNGs or whatever, JPEGs. Like the title screens, too. But, like, the text smoother was something that did bug me at first, but it's really, like, I don't know. I think it looks fine. I'd say it grew on me, too. It's not like Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster bad, in my opinion. But the other thing with, like going back to the BN4 versus 5 thing, it's also tough because, like, I still feel like Double Team is probably the best way to play BN5, though. I think the GBA version of BN5, like, based on my most recent play on the channel, it's like, it does feel a little bit rougher in, like, some very small areas compared to Double Team, maybe? Like, maybe the encounter rate's a little bit better. There's some quality of life things, like the maps and stuff like that. But I don't know. $150 special attack is nasty. Yeah, I've played Double Team. I've also played Double Team more than I can remember, and probably more than the GBA version as well. Definitely more recently. Like, I mentioned it when I was streaming it. Like, I don't even know the last time I had played the GBA version of BN5, because so much of my experience with it was Double Team when I was in like high school and stuff like that. When I went back to it. Version. Not having like an actual fighting type is the new mugshots. Oh yeah, the Buddha Regal and like the evil Mega Man that has like the snout nose and shit like that. Double Edge. I'm gonna try to flinch. Dude, it's so sad. Ever since I took the King's Rock off of I got regular poison. It's not toxic poison, but it's something. Ever since I took the King's Rock off of Togekiss, it hasn't been flinching like at all. Which is unfortunate. Renegade Platinum definitely did up the levels for sure. Especially earlier on. The curve probably flattens out at a certain point. But, like, it's definitely cranked up. And that's something you can affect with the randomizer without, like, the ROM hack thing. So I was thinking, like, there's not currently a ROM hack of Black and White 1 that I really like that much. And I'm like, if I were to stream that, I might just do, like, a randomizer or something. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, 47 does sound right, actually, for the legendaries in the story. Because I guess that does vary, and then post-game legendaries are almost always 70. I go into you, because we resist the bug. Air Slash Death. Drapion. Dude, Gliscor is so good. Yeah, and like, when we battle Cyrus, it's going to be level 70 Dialga Palkia. Which, I remember that, and I'm like, did I play this? Like, did I actually play this hack a few years ago and didn't, like, remember? Because I could have sworn I hadn't, but then when Spiritomb Gang brought up the Dialga Palkia thing, I was like, wait, that sounds familiar, though. I know this is the wrong way, I'm just, like, getting items. There's a waterfall over here, I want to say. Yeah. Drivion's dope, yeah. Yeah, Drivion's cool. Like, Poison Dark is just such a nasty typing because it's only weak to ground. I think I definitely... I'm, like, trying to think of what I want to stream once I'm done with this. Because I'm going to be gone for like a week, starting a week from now. And so I want to try to finish this up before next Wednesday. I'm also going to be gone on Friday. Like, I could stream on Friday, but I also have to drive a little bit. So I'm like, I don't want to, like, you know, be driving at night if I can help it. Just because it's unnecessary, basically. And so it's like... I'm thinking I might stream again tomorrow, actually. And then do, like, Monday, Tuesday, or something like that. To just wrap this up, and then I'll leave for a week. And then when I come back, I can start something new. It's just a matter of what. Yeah, especially because I have to drive, like... I think it's like an hour and a half or something like that. Like, I'm going to the, like, neighboring city, basically, or something. Hey, what's up, Space Cowboy? Hey, you're good, man. You're here now. The VOD's always up too. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow to make up for missing Friday. And then Monday will be normal, and then I'll probably do... Because what? Tomorrow, if I were to stream tomorrow, it'd be 8th Gym. And then Monday would be like Elite Four. Because like... I could maybe even like squeeze the Elite Four into tomorrow's stream, potentially, if we get far enough today. But I'm also like... And then I want to do a stream with post-game as well, too, so... That's probably like one stream, because we do like all the Heatran stuff with Charon or whatever his name is and Buck. That was added in Platinum. I feel like I just stay in and rock climb. Victory Road is on the longer side in Sinnoh. I think Hoenn and Sinnoh are like the most grueling Victory Roads. Although I haven't played X and Y in a while, but Kalos's Victory Road I remember being actually decently sized. And like Gen 5's, I like Gen 5's Victory Road a lot. Black and White 2's Victory Road is pretty long. I'd be curious actually to like see. I just remember like Gen 3's being particularly daunting, and I think it's a fighting type right now. Of course you Meteor Mash. And crit me on the Switch, you bastard. I think he's bug fighting, so let me just do this. I should have gone this anyway. Wheezing. I was always thinking about Weezing's like cry in the anime where he has like that voice crack kind of sounding thing. It's funny as fuck. Bump. I bet they put a nurse up here, I would hope. Yeah, Gen 5's was just good, well paced. Black and White 1's I like a lot, where like you're sliding down those hills to get to different paths. I thought that was super sick. And then the fact that Plasma like blew it up. Yeah, letting fucking that crit Meteor Mash on the Switch is really annoying. Do I have a revive? Oh, I do have max revives that I don't want to use in battle, if I can help it, so we'll do that. We're gonna make you stronger. We're gonna give you some more defense, because I don't want you getting Meteor Mashed again. We'll hyper you. Lava Cookie. But I don't know, what would you guys want to see stream-wise? After Renegade? Of course she did. I was like, this NPC is new. It did not occur to me that she would heal me immediately after I fucking healed my Pokemon. Not that it matters too much, because I've had a shit ton of hypers, but, what was I saying, though? I was, like, thinking out loud earlier where, like... I don't know if I'm looking for a shorter thing or not. What I was saying earlier, just out loud, was, like... It'd be cool to do Platinum, HDSS, Black and White 2 on the channel. But, like, I want to wait for Aurora Crystal to drop before I play HGSS. And I guess I could just do Black and White if I wanted to do another Pokemon game, but I'm like, I don't know. I might want to, like, break up the Pokemon playthroughs. I've got a couple of ideas. Let me pull up my dock real quick, even though this is going to interrupt the stream real quick. I got a couple ideas here. I don't really have that many ideas here right now. I want to do Prime 1 and 2, but Prime 2 Remastered has to happen first, because I would want to do that version. And then I've got Aurora Crystal, which is like, who knows when that's coming out. That's the next, like, Drayano hack they've been working on. Aphex Cubed. This is not going to be for a while. Maybe something from my backlog. What would I do, though? I was thinking about Super Mario Galaxy, because I got 120 stars with Mario in both Galaxy games about a year ago. And so I was thinking about doing 120 with Luigi, and getting the green stars in Galaxy 2, of course. Yakuza is an option. Gen 2 would be interesting. There actually is... Like, Pokemon is always a fallback, right? There's actually a Gen 2 ROM hack that I really like the look of, where it doesn't introduce physical special split, and it doesn't introduce fairy type. It's like very much like this is still Gen 2 mechanics. What's it called? I watched a whole long-ass video about it. Smith Plays Pokemon made a video on it. Let me mute this real quick. It's called... What is it called? Pokemon Crystal Legacy? Is that it? Or is that... Yeah, Pokemon Crystal Legacy. It's a ROM hack of the original Crystal. That, like I said, it tastefully updates everything within Gen 2 mechanics. So it's, you know, no abilities, all that kind of stuff. It's limited in that way, but I kind of like that in a way, because we already have Heart Gold, Soul Silver for like a Fizz special split kind of thing, and like Aurora Crystal will be the introduction of Fairy type, and a lot of the changes that you see in Renegade Platinum will be in that, I'm sure. Like, I could just jump ahead and do Voltway 2 Redux, but I feel like that's weird without doing Black and White 1 first. Well, let me... Sorry to keep interrupting. Let me look at my backlog real quick, because I have a doc that is, like, decently comprehensive. I usually like streaming games that I am familiar with, though, so I can talk easier during it. Mario RPG I'm waiting on. Paper Mario I'm waiting to do that after. Fire Emblem Thracia 776. I'm not streaming that for sure. Not on a first play. This I finished. Fire Emblem Three Houses could be fun because I am like very experienced with that and I want to replay it for the sake of making a video on it. But I need to play FE5 first. Devil Survivor was another series that I wanted to try those two games, and I'm sure I'm gonna like them. But I'm not sure how I feel about like blindly playing that stuff. My backlog is looking pretty tame. I don't know. Let me look at my video brainstorming list. I could try Gravity Circuit, that's true. Maybe let me look at my Steam wish list real quick too. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything here that would work. Like, we could jump into Star Force. That is an option. That's on here. I didn't think I was going to do that so soon, but that is an option. Let me look at my Steam wish list real quick and see what's up. Gunvolt could be interesting. Gravity Circuit, Pizza Tower's on here. Some games I'm waiting for sale, like Returnal I'm waiting for a sale. Paper Mario I could do. I was originally going to do that after Mario RPG Remake comes out, but that is an option. I was also thinking Metal Gear. I'll be back, like I'm leaving next Wednesday for a week, and I'll be back on the 25th. And so the Metal Gear Solid Collection Part 1 will be out, so that is an option. Those games are pretty narrative heavy, but I've played... Well, I've never played MGS1, actually. I'm familiar with it because, like, Ego Raptor and, you know, like a lot of like other non-memed Metal Gear videos and shit like that. And I played 2 once, and I've played 3 several times. Yeah, Star Force... I think it kind of makes sense to break up the Pokemon playthroughs, so maybe either Star Force or Metal Gear, because Metal Gear might be, it might actually be like kind of relevant at that time as well, because the collection will have just come out. The only thing I'm torn on with the collection is that, is the collection going to be worth it, or am I better off emulating? Which, like, I wouldn't mind streaming them emulated. It's just like, is the collection going to be like better than emulating the games to some effect, or Scarf? But I kind of like the Mario Galaxy idea too. I'll think on it. I'll think on it over like the next week or so. And kind of like come to a decision. But it'll either be like Super Luigi Galaxy, Star Force, or Metal Gear, probably. Because it might be time to start a like longer series. Since this was intended to be kind of a break from doing all the Battle Network games back to back. I actually don't think this is the right way. At least I don't remember going this way in the past. Where's Ice Beam? Oh my god, it's part water. It's Water Bug. Stun Spore, unfortunate. We parried though. Muck. Going to you. Yeah, MGS is a good spread of games. Like, if we're talking like the truly, like, fully canon games, there's 6 of them. Sort of. There's MGS 1, 2, 3, Peace Walker, or I guess 4 came out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker, and then 5 technically has Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, but I kind of count that as one game. Where, like, Ground Zeroes... I feel like, looking back, I kind of wish Ground Zeroes was the opening to MGS5, in some sense. Like, if it was just one part of the same package. But Ground Zeroes is, like, insanely short. And once we get to MGS5, that's gonna be, that'd be a blast to stream, actually, I think. The earlier games, maybe not so much, because they're so cutscene heavy, which I love. It's just from a streaming standpoint, I don't know. Yeah, it's the right way. Yeah, we might go with Metal Gear. I just need to see what the reviews are saying about the Master Collection. Like, do I want to drop $60? Which I think, similarly to the Battle Network thing, is worth it in some sense, but at the same time, I could just emulate them and be fine. And I'm also not sure if you can buy them a la carte, because I was looking on Switch. Like, on the Switch eShop, you can buy them a la carte, like, individually. Which I thought was odd. I like that, though, because it means there'll be separate executables, probably, on Steam, even. Which I tend to kind of like, as opposed to the bundling. It just kind of depends, I guess. With games like that that are so meaty, in some sense, them each being individual executables might be kind of cool. Actually, let me look real quick. I just closed Steam, didn't I? Because I think, yeah, it's like pre-purchase Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, and it's like, oh, it includes Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, so they are separate. Yeah, I think 60 is definitely worth it for someone who hasn't played them before. It's also the HD versions that I think... I don't remember if the original, like the PS2 versions, run at 60 FPS. I also don't know what it's really just MGS1 that I'm torn on. If MGS1 is like a significant improvement over like emulating the original PS1 version, then I'll probably just go with that. But they haven't really like done a whole lot with that game enhancement-wise. That could be fun, though, and then plus, like, those games aren't nearly as long as, like, a Battle Network or whatever, so even if it is 6 games, of course, like, I would wait to do 4 Peace Walker and 5 until, like, a Volume 2 comes out. But, like, if we played through the first 3, that's not going to be, like, terribly long. I kind of like that. Let's maybe plan on that, because I was considering doing that back when I was doing Battle Network. I was like, you know, Metal Gear might kind of line up with my streaming schedule, my streaming plans. Yeah, those games aren't like super long. They're meant to be like replayed on harder difficulties and without getting caught, without the radar on, stuff like that. But like if you're just doing like the campaign, they're not particularly long. Like, if I had to guess, they're probably, like, somewhere in that 12 to 15 hour range. Let me look on, let me look at how long to beat real quick for Metal Gear. Because I've never really, like, tracked my playtime whenever I've played those games. Metal Gear... I can't type. Metal Gear Solid. MGS1 is about 12 hours, 11 and a half. MGS2 is like 13, MGS3 is like 16. Yeah, I was going to say like 15, probably for MGS3 is a little bit longer. MGS4 is like closer to 20, but that's like a lot of cutscenes as well. And then MGS5 is definitely the meatiest one. And all of that, but... Yeah, they're like a really good video game length for something that's very narrative focused, in my opinion. And then MGS5 is like more or less a sandbox. A sandbox game, a really fantastic stealth sandbox. But it somewhat suffers on the story front because of that, partially because of that. I think there's a few more grunts I have to fight. Let's try to get everyone to 55 without relying too heavily on Gliscor. Of course, he leads a Mon that I need to switch out on. It's fine, though. Dead, Toxicroak. You're dry skin, but I can burn you. No. Bored. Hey, what's up, Baconator? Stream's going good. We are making good progress, actually. Just shy of 2 hours, almost, at Spear Pillar. Let's see. Burn. I say that by the time we're done with Cyrus and Giratina, I'll be sitting at around that nice, like, 2.5, 3 hour time frame that I typically like to do. What am I switching? Gliscor is, like, such a catch-all for, like, everything. It's so broken. Only 7 so far. 8th badge is after Spear Pillar. Which is something that I kind of... The pacing of Pokemon games is so interesting. I always kind of thought it was cool that you don't fight Volkner until after the evil team's done. Whereas, well, I guess it's the same thing with Ruby and Sapphire, isn't it? I guess it's more so that in Gen 5, the fact that like in Black and White 1, the fact that the evil team story culminates during the Pokemon League, like, you're about to fight the champion, and then here comes Team Plasma in the middle of your Elite Four run, is, like, super sick. And then Black and White 2, like they kind of go back to a return to form where you beat Team Plasma, following your 8th badge, and then the Pokemon League is like a victory lap, almost. I'm gonna go into this. Yeah. Air Slash. Looking here. I like these leads. There's a double battle coming up, I want to say. Yeah. Double battle, and then we gotta fight Mars and Jupiter. I think it's a 12v12. Like, they each have 6 Mons. Barry has 6, we have our 6, so that's gonna be fun. We'll speed up through this one, though. The next one I'll take more seriously. I'm gonna double attack Croak, because this is the threat. Oh, it just dies in one, okay. Makes me wish I had Giga Drained. I'm gonna switch out. Into... I'll go Rotom. And we're locked in because of Choice Scarf. Oh, you fucked up. That Air Slash is gonna kill that Beautifly. Just slash its wings right off. Solar Beam, nah. Hypno. I think Discharge is the play, but I need to switch this out, obviously. Going to you. Of course. Of course. Weavile just always dies. I hate that. If I had gotten it sooner, it'd be bulkier because of its EVs, but... I guess I Shadow Ball you, and... I guess I'll just double Shadow Ball? Venomoth. I wish I'd locked into Air Slash instead. You're probably gonna Sludge Bomb, though. I'm gonna go into you, because you resist both stabs, even though... Wait, was Tinted Lens in Gen 4? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna do this play. Yeah. Bug Buzz. We can go back and heal. There's a NPC that healed us back there. Because I don't think Barry heals us up. Do I like leading Kiss? I think I do lead you. I keep making that mistake where I'm like, I want to level these guys up. But then I end up taking hits that I shouldn't be. Let me go back. Go back to that NPC that heals us, which is kind of a ways back. I think isn't she just over... She's just over here, actually, to the south. Yeah, here we go. Sick. Much appreciated. This way. And we get to do Distortion World too, which is awesome. Something BDSP was definitely lacking. Yeah, I am hoping that the MGS Master Collection is the way to play it. Like, the best way to play it, as it were. I wouldn't be against, like, paying for it full price, it's just... Money is kind of tight right now, I guess, but... Okay, do we want to go for this? Yeah, Distortion World would have been so cool to see with, like, updated graphics and stuff. Let's go. We're gonna get rocks up. Because they've got 12 Mons, I want to say. Double Crobat. This is gonna do barely anything. Oh, I did a lot. Is that Choice Band? I keep questioning that. I'm like, this is Reckless. So yeah, there's a shit ton. Evire. I want to say this is Electric Fighting. In which case, like, there's no way you go for Ice Punch on Empoleon, right? Okay, it's neutral, so yeah, it has Electric Fighting. And it kills? Oh my lord. What a nuke. Get that Toxic Orb activated at least. Neon Mega takes those rocks damage. Crobat has just been setting up double teams this entire time, so I'm gonna like... Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna assume that it doesn't have a poison move. Maybe it has cross poison. Goes for Hurricane. We should tank this pretty reliably, though. That is Specs. That's gotta be Specs, dude. Like, there's no way. This game sucks. Forgot it was speed boosted. Fuck. I think we're still fine. I want to say Ice Shard probably... It's gonna kill. It's at half. It's at half, it's weak, we're Technician boosted, Expert Belt boosted. Yeah, like... This is gonna kill me though, isn't it? Oh, we actually lived, wow. Probably because it's not choice band. Kangaskhan. I want Weavile to actually get experience. So I'm gonna switch out into my catch-all. My one-size-fits-all solution here. Do it a tank. Snorlax misses the Zen. I think I'm just gonna fly and get out of the way of Kangaskhan. Get that Toxic Orb healing back, too. Oh, it doesn't even attack me. Okay. Oh my god, that's a crit. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, Snorlax is more Spadef oriented than Fizdef, but like, damn. We get the Intimidates off. Fly should, assuming it lands, Fly should kill this Crobat. Alright, we did land, nice. It was like +3 evasion or something, at least. Body Slam, you're intimidated, so we live that. Gastro. I'm going to you. Nice CC. Arcanine having CC in Gen 4 is really nice. Of course. I would expect nothing less. That did a lot. And the accuracy drop. But hopefully Giga Drain lands. This is gonna kill Arcanine, obviously. Okay. I'm curious, I haven't been looking at the, like, Pokeball indicators for my opponent. Like, how is it indicated as far as, like, them having 12 Mons? They just stay, like, not grayed out? Oh, I guess it shows each individual when they send them out, I see. So they each have 3 left, it looks like. Double Bronzong. I want to say they're both going to go for a Psychic move, and so I kind of want to go Weavile. But I'm like, if they go for Gyro Ball and it kills, that would be really annoying. So I think I just go into Regal instead. Super effective Crunch. Oh, of course, they go for EQ. Okay, one of them did go for Psychic, though, and crit me, which definitely mattered. Because we're plus Spadef nature, and we resist. EQ Psychic. I just go into you and heal up, right? No. The lag is fucking me up. Nice defense drop. Flash Cannon. We are plus Spadef on Gliscor, so we chew that. This is where I wish I had knockoff on Gliscor, but alas, we needed Rock Climb. So I can't actually touch these guys like at all. But I'll just heal up Weavile in the meantime. I just needed a defensive pivot for now, while Torterra chips away at these Bronzongs. Oh, now they get rocks up, okay. I see you. I don't have any hazard control. Sableye, you know what would be helpful here? My dead Togekiss. But I said I wasn't going to use revives in battle, so I'm not going to. In which case, I just go into this, I guess. Just the Fake Out. Misses your Zen. I can just go for the Shadow Ball and Bronzong, try to get this out of the way. I don't know if the other one is gonna have, like, Mawile. Oh, I guess we haven't seen their aces yet, actually. But thankfully we dodged after that crit. Let me think. Skuntank and Perugly. Gliscor just kind of answers both of those. So I just do this, even if Shadow Claw kills me with another crit. Oh, I didn't die? Fuck. At least Sableye dies here. I always liked that cry. Sableye's cool. We actually lived. See, that's why natures matter, too. Tangrowth. Another mon that my Togekiss would have loved to Oko, but... I guess we also have... We have this, although it's not going to appreciate a Zen, but maybe Torterra is smart and attacks the Pokemon it has super effective damage on? Yeah, I was going to say. Goes to the drain. There's the Perugly. I don't think Tangrowth is really a threat. And I one-shot it with Sludge Bomb. Woodhammer might do a lot to this Perugly, though. But it's Citrus Berry? Yeah, I was just thinking if I can get some passive healing on it. That might be nice. Oh, it has Sludge Bomb. We live. This might be time for a full restore. Always wondered if Sableye would get an evolution. It got a Mega. It did get a Mega. That was pretty nasty. I think Mega Sableye was in Ubers, actually, in Gen 6. Granted, so was Mega Mawile. But that was like a whole nother level. That was an offensive ban. Whereas Mega Sableye is just like an extremely defensive problem. I love the little farts they put on this thing. He might flame... But he might flame the Torterra. Oh, he goes for Crunch. Interesting play. Why not EQ, though? And that's GG's. Skuntank is cool. Citrus. Please tell me you EQ'd Torterra. Okay, good. Not too bad. But Barry's team is kind of broken, so that does definitely help. It's not like in Vanilla and Barry, just like, I think he has like 3 Mons or something stupid. Oh, sick. Yeah, this shit kind of goes hard, though. That stereo separation, though. Dude, I used to think Palkia looked ugly as fuck when I was a kid. I didn't really like how either of them looked when I first saw them, actually. But now it's like they've been around for so long, it's like... I actually kind of like how Palkia looks. It's like very unique for a Pokemon design. Dialga's probably my favorite, though, of the two. But I definitely would go for Giratina of the 3, if I had to pick. The Giratina Origin in particular is so sick looking. And I love like the distortion on the text too. To like emphasize the fact that we're in the presence of gods right now. Those low poly 3D models. Look at those pixelated edges. Palkia definitely wasn't your favorite. Just wish Dialga's sprite was more than his head. Yeah, that's true. Like, they're so large that you only get like, you don't get a great glimpse at them from their back sprite. That's another thing that I like about Gen 5, is, like, the camera is zoomed out in Gen 5 battles to where you can see the full back sprite. You don't have, like, Metagross in Gen 4 where he's just, like he's just, like, got his arm up, you know? Like, you don't really see Metagross when you're using him in Gen 4. He's literally, like, down here. It's like, he's like this. I think it's so stupid. Don't let your dreams be dreams, Cyrus. Shia LaBeouf, what are you doing here? This shit goes hard, though. And he starts to stutter at the end, too. Oh, it's the goat. Are we gonna need strength? Because they removed all the boulders previously, and I'm like, you need to use strength in here. Maybe they're just activated already? We'll see. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I ever noticed the pillars distorting like that. Let's go. Time for some upside-down waterfall action. Which I wonder... Yeah, this is what makes Gen 4's story so good, basically. Like, yeah, there's some build-up, but, like, really, it's this whole Spear Pillar segment, and, like, the infiltration of the Galactic Headquarters is cool, too, but... This shit is dope. Oh, and she asks, like, does Cyrus still have control of Dialga and Palkia? I thought the idea was that the Lake Spirits broke Cyrus's control over them, but maybe not. I could see it going either way. It's one of those things that it's like, does it really matter? It's based as fuck that he, like, has access to them anyway. And there's the only bummer about the Distortion world is there's not really a reason to explore. There's not, like, hidden items, there's not, like, unique Pokemon. It would have been cool if, like, the Ultra Wormholes in Gen 7... you could find unique mons here or something, but it also kind of makes sense that you can't. Again, if Platinum got remade instead of Diamond and Pearl, then maybe they could have made this the area where you find the Ultra Beasts and a lot of the later legendaries and shit. That would have been super sick, but whatever. Look at this shit. This is on the DS. It's on the fucking DS, dude. Insane. Look at Cynthia just like chilling on the wall down there. It's funny. The atmosphere, though. Let me see if I can remember this. I want to say... Okay, yeah, sometimes it doesn't activate. Oh. Is it right again? Distortion World is so sick. Even without having Pokemon encounters or, like, hidden items to find, it is still one of the most memorable sequences in all of Pokemon. Okay, this is a dead end. Which way did I come from? Oh, I came from up, I think. So what if... Let me try these other directions real quick. No, I think I go this way and then left. Probably. This is not the segment I have memorized, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we hit up and it takes us down? Yeah. And see, this is so impressive for a DS game, and it's like... Pokemon was never known for its graphics. It's like, not necessarily, but like, this, like, pixel art-wise, this shit looks really good. Looks better on y'all's end than mine, because I'm on a higher resolution monitor than I'm streaming at, but at the same time, like, this shit still looks great, all things considered. Like, I'm blowing up a tiny-ass DS screen on my, like, 27-inch monitor, so it's like... I'm not really in the position to complain as far as how it looks blown up like that. Consider genes. Let's just say no, so I'll explain it. This is some Metal Gear shit right here. Your genes don't define you. One of the chains were to be broken, the other could replicate it. Oh, he wants to make this world disappear? With it gone, neither world will be able to revert to its original state. Does he change his mind? Again, I don't know the last time that I actually, like, truly read this dialogue. Yeah, let's try to go this way. Oh, what? So this wasn't the right way? It's this way then. Yeah, I didn't think that was right. I think it's down. Yeah, here we go. Further down into the depths. Alright, let's see how this strength thing works. Do I need to teach someone strength? I really hope not. Blech. What is this? 100, normal. Who learns it that I can afford to replace a move? I guess I can get rid of Toxic. I don't want a Toxic Palkia, though. I don't know. Sorry, Gliscor. You just learn every HM. And a lot of your best moves are TMs, so... I'll just do that. Now, if I could overwrite an HM move, then I would do that right now, because it's already activated, but... That's where we head down. Or wait a second. Oh, because we went to a different floor, it deactivates. Yeah, this is where, like, some of the Gen 4 shittiness shows up. It's unfortunate. I don't know if I've ever gone that way in my life. But now, I forget, I think I need to knock the boulders down. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wow, wow. Sorry I'm not talking much, it's just like... I'm like actually kind of engrossed in what's happening. It's so sick. Up. Oh, that's right. This is how we get to the other one, I think. Is this right? I don't know if I'm supposed to do this quite yet. Isn't this where I came from, though? Maybe not. It's lagging a little bit, but it's all good. It's on my end, too. I'm, like, pretty sure this is how we get to the other, like, the last strength boulder. Because I don't know why it would allow me to go this way otherwise. And it doesn't play the surf theme. Dope. And this is like, dude, I mean, it's just a waterfall, but like, this is such a memorable moment. Like going on this upside down waterfall, like it's so cool. Would have loved to see this in HD, like legit. Even though BDSP's art style is like not really like that impressive. Such a waste. Yeah, here's the last one. Cool, so now we have both. Gotta activate this one once more. And this one should still be over here, yeah. Are we good? Bitrate's back. We're good. Is the stream better? I don't know why it just like bitrate just dropped to 0 for no reason. Dude, the distortion like it passed the screen and fucked up my router. It's just distorting the waves, the 5G. What do I want to lead against Dialga and Palkia though? Dialga, Palkia. If I can para them, that's good. They're both special attackers. Well, I mean, like they could have physical attacks, but like Gliscor. If I can kill Palkia, then Gliscor would be good. I think Smugpea, we get Moonblast damage on Palkia. And then Venusaur should be able to live anything they dish out and Leech Seed one of them. Because they're level 70, so like... Geo come to the rescue, wave battle commence, that's funny. If you hit our world, you should just go somewhere else alone. Not somewhere where you can live without seeing others. Why should I run and hide from the world and have to wait quietly? My aim is to rid our world of the vague and incomplete thing we call spirit. Alright. I won't lose. What is that from? Sounds like a Sonic line. Let's see if I get wiped. I'll soft reset if not, because I think I can do this. Because this is scary as fuck. Gliscor can probably take on Dialga, so I'm gonna try to Leech, and then I'm gonna Moonblast Palkia. Well, we outspeed with Scarf too. This is gonna do a lot though. Yeah. And we get the special attack drop, so I think we're okay. Although, we might not live this. Probably don't. Yeah. We got half damage on Palkia at least. The Spatial Rend, if it doesn't crit, I think we're okay. Yeah. Oh, we live a crit too, that's wild. I think we're fine. I don't know if we can knock off the Lustrous and Adamant Orbs, assuming they're holding those. You mean, oh gods. We got 2 of them in front of us. I think I just EP on Dialga and I guess just Discharge to maybe Para. Oh, wait a second. One of them went for Earth Power and Rotom. Yeah, dude, Venusaur's a tank. I mean, granted, Venusaur does have Thick Fat, whereas its Mega is the one with Thick Fat in Vanilla, but these attacks that aren't Fire and Ice, it lives normally. Like, I don't think it was really buffed much, if any. I think I just do this. I might not even need Gliscor, all things considered. Like, this is gonna do a lot. Alright, kills Rotom, that's fine. Well, Earth Power, which I want to say... kills, yeah. There goes Dialga. Oh, and you died a Leech Seed, yeah. Sick. Not too bad. I actually feel like a regular 6v6 would have been harder. But this is cool for, like, narrative purposes anyhow. Pokemon needs more, like non-trainer boss fights. Which is some... what was the... Ultra Necrozma was that in Ultra Sun. Although, granted, kind of underwhelming because you can, like, Toxic Stall it if you have, like, a Steel type or something. With Toxic. And yeah, my team composition is, like, just really good. I've kind of got, like, a god squad going here. Empoleon, Togekiss, Venusaur, Rotom, Wash, Gliscor, Weavile, like, nothing but demons. Oh, we do fight him 6v6. Hold up, did he heal me? Are we... Oh, we are fully healed, because we did lose him on before. Lead Ganja's unfortunate, though. Okay. I do go in his Spout here. Because even if it's Banded Brave Bird, I can Hyper Potion stall. Oh, we live that handily, though. Okay, this is actually kind of fucking sick, though. Totem Pokemon were cool, too. Yeah. I like Gen 7 quite a bit. I do get the complaints. Like, I do think the cutscenes should be skippable. I do think that at least the first island is extremely slowly paced, but it's trying to tell, like, an actually, like, decent story compared to most Pokemon games, so I kind of cut it some slack for that. Because I think the story execution is generally pretty good. Especially for a Pokemon game. I think it'd be cool to stream Gen 7 eventually, too. I just need to figure out which version I would do. And I've got like an HD texture pack for that one as well. I don't know how that's gonna run while I'm running OBS, but assuming I can get like the shaders to compile, I think it will be pretty cool. So he's got like a Weavile. Like, I'm just thinking about what I need to retain here. Because his Houndoom was a problem last time, but I also had a Rotom Frost. And I'm like, I don't think that Dark Pulse kills me. So I kind of want to go for a Hydro Pump. Oh, he plots? Please land. Please land. Please. Fuck this game, dude. Pokemon sucks. This is actually, like, not funny. Such bullshit. If that had landed, I could pick up a revenge kill with, like, Rock Smash or Moonblast. I guess, like, Regal... You better tank, like... I know he's +2, but, like, you... Okay, we Quick Clawed. It's probably not gonna kill. Oh, it actually killed. Okay, good. Thankfully we got that little bit of chip, because I don't know if it would have O-code completely from full. Easy. Oh, we're magnet pulled. Oh, shit. I guess I try to get rocks up then. That's fine. We'll break any sashes, and I would say sturdies, but sturdy is terrible in this gen. Yeah, easy Oko. Is that analytic? Is that analytic damage because I went first? Or is it specs? I guess we'll never know. Because this is gonna one-shot. That crit did not matter at all. What a goddamn Gliscor. Toxic Orb. Of course he goes Weavile, level 60. You're gonna go for Ice Move, and so I... How many mons do you have left? 2 more? Isn't it like a Toxicroak and something else? Gliscor is like my win con. You're gonna go for Ice Move, so like... 118 defense. I kind of want to go into Era on Ice Move. Yeah. Because we resist. Oh my lord. Is that banded? Or is it just that strong? Oh. Wait a second, I think we lived this. We lived on 1! Dude, look at that shit. Oh my... That's hype. That's hype right there. Holy fuck. You couldn't script this shit. Gyarados and what? Toxicroak in the back? Honchkrow, actually. Honchkrow, Gliscor walls Honchkrow. So I could let Weavile die, but I'm also like... I don't want him getting up a Dragon Dance. That's my main issue. I think I just knock. We get rid of his Muscle Band. He goes for Stone Edge. Weavile, you did your duty. That was insane. I don't think Smugpea learns Thunderbolt. I wish it did, though. He goes for Stone Edge. I don't want to go Bruce, because I think that walls his Honchkrow in the back. Smugpea also kind of handles his Honchkrow in the back, so I kind of want to go into you. And maybe Sludge? Okay. He misses a Stone Edge, which wouldn't have really done much anyway. I don't know why he's going for Stone Edge still. He's not choice locked. Maybe he doesn't have bounce. Maybe that's actually his best thing to hit Venusaur with. Goes into Honchkrow. I think I just let this die. Oh, we're faster? Yeah, we just let this die and we revenge kill with Choice Scarf Moonblast. Hell yeah. That was dope. I didn't expect the 6v6 after the Dialga Palkia thing. But that's badass. Although I gotta consider my leads better next time. I should have let Empoleon and switched out against Dialga and Palkia, so I could have led him initially, maybe. Rather than repairing the world, you're going to destroy it for me. Do it. Don't believe... what was his name? Final Fantasy 12. Don't believe... whatever his name's lies. I don't fucking know. Bad joke, bad reference. I haven't even played FF12. Thank you, Cynthia. Now, is this going to be a boss battle kind of deal? I'm guessing it's going to be level 70. Dude, my Weavile living on 1 is so crazy. I'm like still reliving that moment. I'm like, Weavile versus Weavile, I'm like 6 levels under-leveled. But it didn't have a fighting move. Thankfully. And like, even if I had sacked it, it wouldn't have been the worst thing. I could have revenge killed with you, probably. Right? It was like 122, plus Choice Scarf is what? 61, so like 183? Yeah, definitely faster than even like some of the fastest Weaviles, I think. I'm gonna save, just to be safe here. Wait, who do I want to lead? I don't know if this is going to be a boss fight or not. I am tempted to just kill it. So I kind of want to lead Weavile. And maybe just like Icicle Crash outright. I mean, I could throw a Master Ball at it, but I'm like... I've always found the Master Ball thing to be a little anticlimactic. I think it would be cooler if you like fought the legendary, and then you earn their respect that way, and then even if you have to fight it again to catch it, like but at the same time, box art legendaries have a pretty low catch rate, all things considered. I think it's like, isn't it only like 45 or something, or maybe even higher? Whereas like other legendaries have like a catch rate of 3 or something stupid. That sprite goes hard though. One of the best battle themes in Pokemon history. You're probably faster, right? Of course I miss. Shit slaps, man. Wow, Giratina is actually stupid. And we crit. We didn't even get to the best part of the song. Damn it. It shit slaps. It's such a shame that that theme gets so wasted, though. I was hoping we get to hear, like, the... like that shit. Shit slaps. Yeah. Yeah, the crit actually... Like, we would have been fine. It was a 3-hit KO regardless. I just wanted to hear more of his theme. At least, like, Legends Arceus had a cool rendition of Giratina's theme during an actual, like, boss fight. Like, an actually somewhat challenging boss fight, weirdly. Arceus's level, like, difficulty curve was really weird. Because the whole, like, the plot is really... Aside from the isekai thing, that your main character is, like, warped there from the present, aside from that, it's mostly about, like, integrating Pokemon into society, and the Pokeball was just invented, and stuff like that. And so, a lot of trainer battles are really abysmally easy early on, because people just aren't used to controlling Pokemon in that way. But then by the end of the game, you've got some boss fights that are actually, like, put up a challenge, for sure. Especially with the different battle system, too. I should have been paying attention to the dialogue, I'm sorry. This is why voice acting helps, because it actually makes me read the shit, even if it's in Japanese, but especially with English dubs, it's like you can let it play and you can actually, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying this game should have had voice acting back in 2008 or 9 or whatever, but I'm just saying that Pokemon Company makes enough money to hire voice actors for their games. Even if it is very for kids era shonen shit, you know. It's like I said in my Pokemon Wasted Potential video, it's like, yeah, the voice acting would probably be cringy, but it's fucking Pokemon. Like, what do you expect? Like, the anime English dubs have always been cringy and campy. Like, that's always been the case. I love the early dubs. I've got a lot of nostalgia there, but, like, it's not what I would consider to be, like, great voice acting, per se. And you gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, like, Breath of the Wild doesn't have very good voice acting either, but that's because, like, Nintendo games just don't often have it, and so they never are able to, like, refine their direction, like, their directorial skills when it comes to voice acting. Because the actors themselves, I'm sure, are usually, like, pretty high quality, I would guess. But, I don't know, it's just weird. Then again, Three Houses had a really good dub. Not every character was, like, amazing or anything, but more often than not, the voice acting in Three Houses was really good. Echoes too. Echoes too, actually. Rip Era. You should have landed your Icicle Crash and flinched. You sassy bitch. Okay. Let's see. We get something from Sandgem? Was it like Shiny Charm or something? Whoa, what the? Dude, the Rowan jump scare. It's like you just walk in and he's just like up against your face. Dude, don't have a heart attack. What the fuck? Dude, a black and white stream would kind of go hard, though. I just wish that there was a good ROM hack to play. But, like, a randomizer where I up the levels and stuff could also work, I guess? I would do vintage white, but there was literally, like, a Pidgey or a Tailo with Thundershock in the early game, and I'm like, this is not, like, good design at all. The idea is cool. Vintage White, I think Vintage White is, I forget if it's only Hoenmons or if it's at least just the first 386 that it pulls from. Like the first 3 gens. $203, is that how many I've caught? Oh, no, wait, he's pulling from the regional decks. That's seen, but it's regional decks only. Where have I not explored? Obviously, like New Moon and whatever it's called, Full Moon or New Moon Islands. I don't know if it's probably post game, right? Do I go Ironworks? I was thinking this earlier. I was like, why not put Byron at the Ironworks so you have an excuse to go there after getting Surf? Because that's like not, you're never required to go there, even in Renegade. I don't think there's much else though. Like Coronet has some other areas, sure. We already went down here. We like Renegade Platinum forces you to clear like most of these routes. There's a Draco Meteor tutor. Oh yeah, Lake Valor. Oh, did I go to Verity yet and get the TM there? I don't remember. Let's heal up here. Make a pit stop. Let's check the items at Verity and then see if Valor's refilled, because I want to say that beating Team Galactic is the trigger for that. Put a Super Repel up just in case. I gotta go to the Move the Leader as well. Where is that? I'm trying to remember. Did I get this? I think I did, actually. Yeah, I did. Move the Leader. Do you tell me here? One daycare. Fan club is other city amenities. Move to Leader. Are you in? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna Google it. I don't remember this shit. Platinum. It's possible Drayano moved it as well. Just south of the Canalave. Okay, it's normally in Canalave. I want to say it was moved though. So I'm gonna pull up Renegade documents, NPC changes. Move to Leader. Orberg. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of Strength. I can't imagine that they left... All the other Strength rocks have been deleted, so I can't imagine the ones in Victory Road are going to still be there. What you in here? Yeah. Rock Climb... I mean, there's other areas I can rock climb. Is rock climb required for Victory Road? Wait, yes it is, I think. I guess I could replace it for now, but it's also just like... I'd rather just teach back Toxic, at the very least. Knockoff is kind of whatever on Gliscor. Even though he gets walled by Bronzong without it. Obviously, once I challenge the Elite Four and I can just fly back, I'm gonna get rid of the other HM moves for sure. Although Fly is actually a decent flying stab. I can't think of anything that would be better. Like, Wing Attack, technically over 2 turns you deal 120 instead of 100, but... Fly also gets you out of the way of an attack, and you get Toxic Orb healing, so it's actually not terrible in this context. Let's go to Lake Valor. And then we'll wrap it up. I never went to the Great Marsh. I do like this place as a safari zone. It's cool. It's got a unique twist. As opposed to just being like the Gen 1 safari zone is cool too, because it is very much like an actual safari. Like you think like African safari kind of deal. But, like the plains and shit. But the marsh, it's pretty cool. I'd like to see more stuff like that, but the Safari Zone's kind of been phased out. Like, I don't even think there's one in Gen 5. The one in Heart Gold Soul Silver is weird, but also, like, kind of a neat feature, I guess, where you can, like, swap around the different biomes and stuff like that. Alright, so I figure, well, I could go to Sunny Shore. Let's go to Sunny Shore, and then I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up probably tomorrow, and we'll do Volkner and some of the lead up to. Dude, it's hard for me to remember off the top of my head, like, route music, but Gen 4 definitely has some of the best route music. Something else to do before the last gym? As far as I know, no, unless they added something, but what else could they add? Maybe the Ironworks? If they're, like, the only locale we haven't been to is the Ironworks. But, like, normally you just go to the lighthouse and tell Volkner, hey, let's battle, and he's like, oh, whatever. And then we go and we fight him. And then Jasmine shows up at the shore from Johto, because she and Volkner are like a thing or something, which is cool. I think that's what's implied, but I can't imagine they would make you go, like, all the way through Victory Road here. Although, I don't know if it's required, but you can go through here before post-game. I don't remember if it's required. I really feel like I've played this before, the more I play of it, but I don't... It's really hard for me to say for sure. Luxray. Gliscor continues to get buff. Oh, wow. He switched out. Linoon. I'm going to you. I don't give a oh. Fuck. It's kind of annoying. You're already level 58? I don't want you getting any more buff. You're too buff. You can't. Oh, we Willow. Did he Volt Tackle? Wait a second. Can you not crit me, you fucking ass? I should have just gone this, probably. Thankfully I can heal up over here. Yeah, I think we might have to battle Flint, though. Because he does show up, and we did fight Aaron, and we fought one of the Frontier Brains. So I'm imagining that when Flint shows up at this gate, that we're gonna have to fight him. Do you give us Fling still? This guy. Or, I mean, I'm thinking of that other NPC that normally gives you Fling. You got a Lopunny, yeah. Normal fighting, I don't want to stay in on you though. Just gonna need a Moonblast. Flareon. Pump. I did say I was gonna swap to Rotom-Mow. You're part fairy, so I'm kind of nervous about switching into Aira. I hope you live. Oh, you Moonblasted. You're a bitch. Why would you do that? I just want Weavile to get levels. Yeah, in fact, let me... Well, we'll get... do I want to swap him to Rotom-Mow now? I guess I can wait until I get to Sunny Shore so I can just fly back. What's over here now? Carbos. I'll take that. Take some more speed IVs on, or EVs on you. There's an item right there, but I can't imagine it's anything super useful. Yeah, this is Fling. That's what I thought initially. You fight now? Yeah, you do. Interesting intro theme for the policeman. Why does he have the guitarist theme? Crash dead. Sick. We've actually got a kill. Remoraid, I'm gonna knock you. Yeah, dead. Remoraid, knock again. Lantern. Go to my grass type. Lantern's a cool mon. I've never been like super crazy about its design, but I like the tanky. I like the tankiness of it. It's cool. And the fact that it's either Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. Obviously, Volt Absorb is better because you're neutral to electric otherwise, whereas you always resist water anyway. You're probably Guts. Wait, I think I don't know, unless you go for, like, Rock Move randomly, yeah. Just Air Slash. I should have Moonblasted, that would have killed. I don't know what I was thinking. Try to get these guys as close to 58 as possible. Heli. Catch up to Gliscor. Gastro. Dead. Kingler, dead. Poliwrath. Tanky. Okay. Just a Honey Tree. This is where you get Chatot too. I remember that being a rare find. Because what you want, Lantern is a Pokemon you've wanted to use one way or the other. I think they buffed it pretty significantly in Voltway 2 Redux. Like I think Elisa has a Lantern on her team in Redux. That thing is nasty because that's like Ice Beam or something. It's got like good coverage. What's up? Quick Ball. Keep you up. We'll battle the Fisherman in a second. Azu. Easy Venusaur switch in. Sludge. Well, Venusaur's at 58. You're normally second slot. We'll just keep them in kind of generally ordered. Let's, we'll continue to lead Weavile because she's kind of behind still. Even though she's not great against water types per se. Gara, okay. Rain Dance, you're not Swift Swim. Another Gyarados. That's fine. Get these levels on Rotom. Probably attack IVs, or EVs. I keep saying IVs, goddammit. Probably attack EVs, but you never know. Like, the EV distribution is so weird and not predictable at times. It's like not always that Pokemon's highest stat. Kinda wanna go Smug here. Why would you... Okay. I got red there for some reason. That's a shit ton. Lumineon. Mr. Pump. I just want experience on this, so I'm gonna go back into you. Alright, let's go heal. That's the thing too with Pokemon is like, Team Comp is usually intended for like boss fights where it's like, I'm gonna, you know, maybe barely scrape by in a 6v6. But when you're doing like, when you're going on routes and you're battling like trainer after trainer after trainer, it's like an endurance battle. And Pokemon are just oftentimes not designed to take that much punishment over and over again. Which is why obviously you just heal, but I'm just saying. Goes for Gunk. A few more fishermen. Oh my... That was a crit. Yeah, we're good. And Gen 4 crits. Be nasty. Shark. Oh, nice, we dodged. Kingdra. Yeah, just discharge again. Oh my god, we lived. I've got a fairy type. I'm very impressed they were able to implement a fairy type into this, though. I don't know how that works. Maybe there was like an unused type that they overwrote. Because oftentimes with these types of ROM hacks, it's like, you can't often add stuff, you kind of have to replace stuff. That's how they put in a lot of moves, like, they took out Icicle Spear, I want to say, for Icicle Crash. That's why the animation's the same. They took out, like, Mist Ball for Moonblast, and, like, some other stuff like that. But it's mostly, like, shitty things, like Sand Tomb got taken out for something. Bulldoze, maybe? See, I don't want to, like, grind, but I'm also, like... That's how they added some of the moves, for sure. But, like I was saying, I don't know how that works for Fairy type. Oh, God. I'm gonna get 1v1'd by a wild Flappy. I don't want to grind, but I'll chip this up to whatever, and I'll chip this up to 58. Yeah, that's usually how they do it, is they replace stuff. That's why you oftentimes don't see, like, new Pokémon in these ROM hacks, is because it's just too difficult to implement a lot of the time. Unless you're Radical Red, which has, like, everything in it, which is kind of crazy, like, Pokemon-wise. I want to say it's still up... And Emerald Rogue is another one where they have, like, up to Gen 8 Pokemon, which is crazy. But I think that was somewhat built from the ground up, to an extent. Emerald Rogue is so good. I haven't played him in a while, but very much proves that Pokemon can be a great roguelite, I guess. It can be as like or light as you want it to be, really. You can choose not to carry stuff into your next runs. How far are you? 56. You're also 56. So I've got a couple 56s. We're not quite rounded up to 58, but it's close enough. Oh, there's a Pikachu houses in there. I'm gonna heal up, though. One of you battles me, right? Yeah, I thought so. Bigga. Oh, Wild Charge. It wasn't Volt Tackle before. You bitch. I just pray that you, like... Okay, why? You Volt Tackled initially. Can you just do that again? Alright, fine, Bruce. Just get more experience, bud. Bigga. Those are light screen. I guess I could Lucky Egg as well. It's so weird. Why does he have a kid with a Pikachu costume? I hope that's his kid. Unless I see a Remoraid. A giant Remoraid. Is that euphemism? Let's go heal up. Empoleon's not going to be probably that great against Volkner to begin with. But I can at least switch train him. We could always go to the route to the north, like towards Victory Road, to train up a little bit, but it's fine. I'm guessing we're gonna fight Flint here. I guess we'll knock this out real quick, assuming we do fight him, because I want to switch Rotom to Rotom Mow before I forget. And then we'll call it. I don't like the night themes as much, more often than not. I'm so used to the daytime themes. Oh, he doesn't battle us here, okay. Sick. I was kind of hoping for that, actually. Let's offload a couple of our useless items real quick. Anything in here? No, that's all useful stuff. Light clay, blah blah blah. Reaper cloth, we're not using Dusk Noir. Muscle band is shit. Dragon Fang is shit. Weather items, I'm not really running a weather team, so like, do I need to hold on to these? No. Power Herb, I guess just in case. We're not using Rhyperior either. We're not going to use Weather. Choice Band, Life Orb, these are all good. No, 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 no. Mental Herb could be useful. Maybe. Probably not better than the other held items I'm using, though. No. Already have one of these. No. No, no, no. Black Flute, no. Red powder could be useful for cheese, I guess. I don't know what I would... Like, what... That's like in exchange for more damage, though. It's like not really worth it, IMO. Can get rid of some of these. Can't sell the TMs, understandably. Oh, got these. Awakens a single Pokemon from sleep. Does it break afterwards? I remember these flutes, and I'm like, technically you want to use these over full heals, but I never remember that they're there. And so I always just end up using full heals instead. Or in this case, lava cookies. Which I may want to stock back up on, but I can do that later. Yeah, the flutes are infinite. I thought so, but it's just like, look at how much cash I have on hand. Like, that's insane. We'll have some more hypers. Because like, what are my HP stats? We're not, no one is at 200 yet. And even so, like, I'm not gonna bother, like, if something gets hit, unless it's a crit, I guess, and it gets hit down to, like, 10 HP, I'm not gonna hyper, I'm gonna switch out, you know? But, like, hypers are useful just in general, but the price discrepancy between these two is insane, though. It makes more sense when hypers heal 120. Got a shit ton of super repels, we're fine. We're fine on that. This is also where you get, like, ball capsules and stuff, right? Or seals, yeah. That could be fun. Did I get the seal case? I did, okay, good. I got the red chain, what the fuck? I don't remember that being my key item pocket. Wire seal, floor seal, song seal. I'm just gonna buy some of these, because maybe next time we'll get some good ones and we can experiment with that. It could be fun. I've never really fucked with it because you get it so late. Or you get like a lot of the cool shit late. But a cool idea. I like that additional layer of customization. You should also be able to change the color of the Pokeball, in my opinion. I already healed them, I'm gonna do it again. Because, like, you'll notice I caught everything in regular Pokeballs because I like that look best. But obviously it's not optimal for catching stuff, and I'm like, why can't we just change the color of the ball? Or, like, just at least swap what ball they're in. Are they that attached to it that we can't do that? These stats are insane. 160. Yeah, changing, and even customizing them, like, why can't we just paint, even if it's as simple as, like, you can paint the top, bottom, stripe, and button, or something. It doesn't need to be super fancy, and even then, like, instead of, like, making sandwiches and shit, or, like, yeah, at least bringing back seals, for when Pokeballs, when you send out a Pokeball or whatever. But like, why are they making like this whole sandwich system and shit? And it's like, can you spend your time on something like actually beneficial in some sense, even if it is aesthetic? I don't know, whatever. No use lamenting how modern Pokemon is. It's like, done plenty of that. Can the camera like not be shit? Hello? I'm here. Okay. So, yeah, next time we'll do Volkner, and a lot of the lead up to the Elite Four, maybe even the Elite Four themselves, just depending on how long everything takes. I guess we'll see. Because, like, Volkner's not going to take very long, it's just a matter of, like, Victory Road and all that.